How long did I go? Hey, Johnny, nice to see you. I have been streaming for 10 minutes, but I did not hit the go live button. So I was running and doing a tour of the ship. Now, the good news is I haven't gotten to anything that was new. Sorry for that. The bad news is I did a full review of the ship, but didn't do too much. I might circle back and catch that again, because clearly that's not on YouTube. So let me do this again, and thank you very much, Johnny, for the message and letting me know that I was not where I was supposed to be. This is Kineer. Welcome to Forever Skies. Forever Skies is a small indie game from a studio called Far From Home in Poland. It was released into early access in 2023. It's had multiple updates. One of the most notable ones was in December of 2024. I'm going to land here until this storm goes away so that I can do a little bit of a review. Might also kick the volume down on the in-game sound too, because it looks like it's blowing the doors off. The lighting is kind of ridiculous. And are my doors open here? I think. If I close the doors in here, it'll be a lot quieter in here. Okay. Yeah, so I was off to a false start. What did I say here? I'm streaming live at Kineer Gaming on Twitch and on YouTube at Kineer. Let's see. Memberships are open. Share and like if you enjoy this kind of content. You can find me on Patreon. You can find me on Buy Me a Coffee. Those are links that are in the description as well. So we are up and running finally, and I'm going to do a quick little tour here. All I was going to mention before I got started was that in the time between the last live stream and this one, I haven't advanced the let's say down the golden path of the main quest here. I did go out and work a lot of individual points of interest, and so if you look at the map, oh, it's nice and sunny now. If you look at the map, there's these little markers on here that look like little radio towers. We had already visited radio towers, wind farms, and greenhouses in the last live stream and starting up, and so I just worked a bunch of those. I just went to them, and it was just the same thing again and again. I was grinding materials, collecting materials, and I'm able to collect. I didn't really get too many pieces of wrecked technology, but I think I probably got one or two, and I collected a bunch of data cards that gave me ship parts that I could build. So I did some rebuilding on the ship, and if I jump outside and show you the ship, you'll be able to see kind of what I did. Did this as a demo. So I added segment to the balloon overhead, which gave me more room. The ship was originally just this one room and the cockpit, and I added a 3x3 section. So I was just collecting materials and building on using, on my number 5 slot, the building device. And then putting catwalks around the outside. I did find a data card that showed me half railings, which is pretty cool. I learned how to make glass ceilings and floors and window walls, and the synthetic walls as well. And I think those are new. These were already in the game. I think we had that the last time. So there wasn't a lot new, and that's normal for this game because I still haven't advanced to the next area, which is the what you call it? Oh, some kind of rotten food. I need to go up into that tower, and so I think what I'm going to have to do here is build some more turbines. Basic turbine, because I need to get to 290 meters above sea level, I guess. I guess that's what MASL stands for. That's my goal. And oh, I wanted to show you these too. Inside the greenhouses, we did learn the recipes for these planting pots, and now that I have them, I can make food. Sun melons, and I can also make green colanders, and those are great foods, and they're just kind of sitting there, and they're healthy the whole time. I don't think they ever go bad. When I want them, I can just pick them and cook them up. And then I'll also mention that I duplicated the cooking pots, the chargers, and the water purification. Put a few other items in, but put up some Christmas lights. But for the most part, these are all standard items. That's going to take another minute and a half. Put up a bunch of storage. Have an absurd amount of materials at this point. Go ahead and eat that. I don't know what food went bad, but it's hard for me to tell what food goes bad. So I think while those props are being made, I can come out and harvest some of this stuff and pick up some more helium. I hope, my goal is that I could just add some more turbines to the side of this thing and it will go higher. I'll find out as soon as that first one's done. If I add the third one and it says something to the effect of you could now climb considerably higher, then we'll know that it's working. Always nice to have copper. That turbine should be done pretty quickly. Okay. Let's see if I can attach that somewhere out here. 4. That's where I want it, right there.
The limit of maximum flight altitude reached.
Yep. I need 4 copper elements, and fortunately for me, I'm at the perfect place to
Printing completed. Printing
collect
completed.
copper. So we're going to go ahead and make a second turbine engine and put it on the other side because I like things to match up. I like a symmetrical ship. And in the meantime, come out here, collect some more materials. It's going to take a couple of seconds while I think the helium is primarily, well, there's a couple uses for helium, but excellent. Okay, so, whoops. Well, that feels like I'm just going to fall off, doesn't it? Yeah, if you have a fear of heights, this is a little weird. And I did, when I was off camera, just grinding materials, I did find a couple of places that I walked right off the edge into something I shouldn't have and died. You do lose some materials. It's not the worst thing that could happen to you. Okay, let's just take anything over here. There's a data card. That's a pink one, which probably has something to do with paint. Oh no, staircase. Oh, that's an orange one. So I have the staircases for my ship, and that's really, really exciting for me. Because at some point, that means I can make my ship a double-decker ship. Old food. Oh, so that was a good lucky break here. So that's the pattern. You know, the basic path is, you know, you just cycle through these different facilities and collect everything. And that part, like I said, is not the most exciting, but we're going to go to the next part soon, which is to go down to the Underdust, because I think I just gave my ship the extra lift that it needs.
Printing completed.
And the Underdust is kind of a nightmare. Well, it's not bad. It is interesting. Oh, this is fun. This is kind of roped in. So what do we have? Completion of the trash. Lift operator seems to have been completely plowed through. I think it says take the trash if you like it or you want it. So that's all right. So this is interesting. So they make this a little more challenging to cross. You have to cross twice. Oh no, I am out of whatever it is. Out of space. There are backpack upgrades in the future, which I'm going to have to do something with. Oh, I can't get on. I can climb on board. That's great. Let's do this. Store similar items. Collecting a lot of water. Store similar items. Store similar items. We'll just do this. This is a pretty standard routine. The only thing I need to make sure I don't do is don't want to dump all my water. Did pick up quite a bit of fuel, didn't I? So I have food. 1 day. Better eat that right away. It's 22 hours. I have to take a little nap here. Get my energy back up. So I'm trying to figure out where I was when I just jumped off of here. That was copper. I don't want that. Oh, I can't get down here the same way I came up. I'm just going to jump in the ship and we're going to get back over to that tower, which is where we're supposed to go. Let's charge this thing up just in case one of those creatures comes after us. Ship's a lot nicer at this point. Just don't. It's not that I don't want them. Let's just see. Can we go to 290? All we need to do is get past 270. We're going. Yeah, so four turbines gets us. Yeah, we're going to top out at 290. Okay, that's good though. That's what I want. That should get me high enough to land on that. I think my fishing equipment is on the... I was about to say the right side of the ship, but that would make it the starboard side. Right? Starboard? Is that what it is? Yeah, let's do that. We'll call it starboard. Yes, this is where I want to go, undoubtedly. And I still want to go see that other purple one over there. It looks like it's lower, but definitely going to visit that. Turn. Come up just far enough so I can keep the side of my ship hanging out there still. And I should be able to just lower down.
Approaches the airship.
Fine. What's on the other side? Get off my boat. Get off my airship, man. There we go. It's not my intention. Oh, I don't even think I've landed yet, have I? As long as I don't hit the building. There you go. I'm anchored. There you go. Excellent. I need to make sure I have... I think I need some batteries in here. Pretty sure. So let's get rid of this stuff. Let's get rid of these. If I have batteries, I would like some batteries. What do I need to scan here? In my studies? There's an access terminal and a wrecked deck extractor. Well, we definitely want both of those. I need batteries. About three. 3 batteries sounds like enough. And I'd like a little more water. I'm going to dump that here. That's the other nice thing about having 2 of these cooking pots is you can fill them both up with 20 liters of clean water. And I'm not going to do anything here. So let's go. Let's go inside and see what's happening. It's a alchemy sign of some kind. I don't know what it's about. We'll go check it out before we go in here. Unstable construction. Don't put a mobile lab here. It's a terrible idea. Nobody believes me. And as it turns out, it's a terrible idea. Okay, good job. There's nothing up here. I don't see anything worth having. This place looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna need more than a few repair patches. Let me go make a couple of them real quickly. I think I just need to be inside the ship. Suit printer, Repair patch.
Printing completed.
I had some in a box here too, didn't I? Nope. I have plenty. I think I'm going to use several of these. It's not too bad. Let's go. It is a beautiful day here on Planet Apocalypse. Yeah, so there's 2 boxes right there. I need to get up to them. Through those, there's a 3rd box, so absolutely. And we have this. There's a door to the elevator. Can't use it yet. And there's a thing up there, and I can't use that either. So, can't use that computer until we can power it up. Looks like we're going to go up and around. And we climb to the top, and it's a beautiful day. What's up top? Let's go up top. Funny, it stopped raining, which I'm pretty happy about. Oh, they give you a battery up here. So there's a good reason I'm going to need a battery, and that's the platform below. And I can easily get to the platform from up here too. So I have a couple ways to get to that platform, which is great. But what I need to do is get into this little room. Guessing, because I have a battery, that might be important. And the terminal. Use Noah's key card. So I have a new blueprint for Noah's key card. I'm going to have to go back to the ship to do that. But since we have some materials, we're going to try to open all those boxes. I don't think those are worth anything. I mean, they're metal, but I don't think there's anything spectacular about them. Let's see if I can just get up here and start opening these boxes, at least find out what's inside. Obviously I'm gonna have to make a couple of trips in here anyway. Parts, parts, parts. I'm not gonna filter that out. It's just parts, it's duck. Take some synthetic fuel. Synthetics right now. Yeah, I need to get over there. Is there a box over there? I'll come back here in just a second. Oh, I fell. That was not cool. So let's do this the other way. They gave me a ladder. I'll use it. Cheap way up. I'm not proud. Where was the ladder? We go to the top. Is there anything behind this? No. We have a scannable item. Very nice. This is the deck extractor. Close or not close enough. So I can now research the deck extractor. And I remember the deck extractor from the original game. When this was first released, the deck extractor was something you built almost immediately. You didn't have this extractor on your wrist that you could use. It was not an option. And, you know, we're here. So let's, 1, 2, 3. Space. I have plenty of space. Very nice. Upgrade modules. Helium. Motherboard. Just drink water. Let's see. Can I jump down here without damaging myself much? Perfect. Upgrade modules. Parts. Is there another box in here? I feel like there was one more. I feel like there was one more. Yeah, that's the box over there. It's on the other side. We grab that one, and then we will we'll head back out to the ship. Need to get to the Underdust, but I clearly have to finish crafting Noah's card, or his access card. I think I have half the access card already. I remember making something that said something like Noah's access card on it. And do I have enough? 1, 2, 3. Let's pick up whatever's in here. Okay, let's get back out to the ship. I'm not going to worry about these other materials. They are generic, and I can get them anywhere. Make sure we charge this guy up. All right. Where's my research station? I can do a deck extractor, and I can... Did I not know how to make an access card? I can make Noah's access card. Oh, so I can make his key card. So I need an access unit. It says I have one. So I do have one somewhere. Oh, I don't think I need to pull that out of my inventory in order to craft with it. So I'm just going to make Noah's key card. And my inventory is full. Okay, let's put everything away. Store similar. Wish there was a button, a key for this. Oh, I crafted it, but I couldn't hold it. Got it. Okay. And I have batteries. I'm going to take the batteries with me. And let's, I'm going to take some repair units with me. I do not need a motherboard. I'm taking the batteries. They're taking my batteries from me. And we're going to put these... I still have nothing but these. These are just small boxes, which are kind of annoying, but... So I have a little water. I have 4 crossbow bolts that I picked up on a greenhouse tower. And for some reason I am carrying copper. Go ahead and put the copper in here. I have his key card. 8 hours and 1.6. I'll go ahead and eat that. Do a little sleep. I think I should be able to open the elevator now. I think. That's the goal. Open the elevator, see what happens. Sure spent a lot of time stuck up here, though. Or maybe the key card will turn on the computer and the power, and that will open the elevator as well. Oh, we'll see. Interesting. Just jump down. Have a key card.
Radio message received.
Follow the signs under the dust to find the entrance to the lab. Oh yeah, that's what we want right there. We are in the show now. I put the... Those are fine. I don't need these anywhere. So we have storage here, 4 storage units, and an organic printer that will let me make crossbow bolts. But I don't have a crossbow. Empty bottles, med kits, and a small oxygen tank, which I already have. I'm already carrying a small oxygen tank. So let's press the button and see what happens. Now this is a spot in the game where I've almost always gotten some kind of lag, so I'm going to stare at the wall in the hopes that there's no kind of visual lag. There's a little something that happens here, and I don't know why. But it's been happening for 1.5 years now, so...
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Alright. So...
Warning. Entering into toxic zone.
When I come out here, and I now have an oxygen bar. Dirty water, I don't want that. Energy crystals. This is an interesting looking place. So there's a lot of materials down here. These new energy crystals should let me make batteries. Oh, there's a I don't know what we're gonna do about those guys. I'm gonna ignore them for right now. But my oxygen is decreasing. So I'm gonna pick up all this stuff over here that I can and go put it back in that elevator so that it's not in my inventory. I believe as soon as I walk back in here, my oxygen goes back up. Okay, so I can come in here. Let's drop these items off. What can I do with this? Have I learned something? I haven't learned anything. Maybe I have. I don't know if I've learned something new. Polymer? Okay, let's keep going.
Warning, entering into toxic
I
zone.
see more crystals up there. This needs a crystal battery, and I don't have a crystal battery. I hear more flying insects or something. When I get all those crystals, I have a feeling that means I'm going to be able to research something sometime soon. How about this? Have to go too far. What's going on in here? It's a ladder. Med kit, more parts. Can't knock that down. Can't knock that down. So I'm going to go up there in just a second, but I'm going to go get air.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
I get it. I get it. I'm going to die of no oxygen unless I keep coming in here. Yeah, got it. Have that and that. Oh, so the reason I hear the flapping is those guys are back here somewhere. They're pretty close. I got it. So I can hear them. I can't do anything with oxygen crystals yet. I want to go ahead and drink that. I don't have anything to do with that. Food I'm not going to worry about. Hey Alan, nice to see you. Give them air. Yeah, this is a little interesting. I'm going to go ahead and so I've come over here before. See a ladder. We're going to jump the ladder. I'm not going to mess with aesthetics and kind of the more mundane things. I want those battery parts or those crystals over there. So I'm just collecting crystals. I really think I need to go back out to my ship to research things and find out what I can do with these crystals. Because they are, I believe I can make more batteries with them. Oh, and yeah, when you keep finding crossbow bolts, you know, you're thinking, I'm probably going to need those for something. How's my oxygen? It's not great. Oh, but I think I'm back in the room. There's more crossbow bolts there. Okay, that's nice. Just going to jump down. And I can't make a crystal battery yet.
Oxygen level.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, so I'm going to do the oxygen, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pretend like this is the stuff I've seen before, and I'm going to head up top. I think I don't need water. What's this guy have to say? The way to the lab. So there's signs that say go to the lab. Can I scan that guy? No. Can't reach that. So I'm going to need to climb up that. Transformer. I need to go get rid of all this stuff too. One more trip back. I hear more of those silly critters. Oh, hey, that's kind of cool.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the building. Yeah, Alan, that was on a... I did go back to one of the greenhouses, and I did pick some of those up. So I know what you're saying. Let's get rid of this stuff. They give me a lot of storage, so evidently there's a lot of this. I saw them and I ignored them and I went back because I do remember I do get a crossbow. I think I get it down here. I'm gonna have to learn how to make it, but certainly free bolts are necessary. And
Warning, entering into
okay, we're gonna make a run for the ladder, and we're just gonna keep going up because I believe there's a spot up here where Okay, I want this. Oxy. So I just learned something new.